For the third time this month, the death sentence has been upheld in appeal courts. Earlier for a terrorist, and this week saw a Kalasim court uphold the sentence passed on a former village chief who raped and killed a 15-year-old girl. Sentenced over a year ago, he'd pulled the schoolgirl from her bike on a quiet road before the attack. Last week also saw the death sentence upheld for a Spaniard who killed and butchered a fellow countryman 2 years ago before dumping body parts into the Bangkok riverways. In Pattaya, however, Antonio Bagnato, convicted of murder of a fellow biker over what was thought to have been a long-term grudge, saw his crime reduced to assault, which will allow him to be returned to Australia this year to face similar charges of murder and other crimes. Thailand maintains the death sentence, but it's carried out infrequently. Neither the captain, engineer or registered owner of the scuba diving boat that sunk earlier in the month are currently able to obtain bail. All three remain in custody as investigations into the death of dozens of tourists continue. The investigation is expected to take a significant amount of time as everything from licensing, inspection, certification, ownership and more is taken into account. As domestic rubber prices remain at a low, so plans are afoot to reduce plantation areas this year in an effort to see the difference between supply and demand reduced. Currently, rubber producers who work within the government scheme can qualify for up to 160,000 baht a year, based on a maximum 10 rai plantation. However, recent years have seen growers still lose money. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, inquiries continue into the safety aspects of wooden structures overhanging the ocean and used as diners. This after 29 people fell through the floor of a Bangsaray restaurant last week. This week has seen the owners of the building being questioned, and a full safety report has been required by the local authorities that could see others inspected soon along the shoreline all the way down past Nuglua. In many cases, the seafood diners catered for small numbers in the past, but many now welcome coaches, and with them a greater weight on older buildings. A brand new afternoon show begins on Thursday and Friday this week at midday here on 103. A surprise return to our airwaves, and we hope you're going to enjoy it too. And a big thanks to Megan for stepping in and reading the news this week. That could become a regular feature soon. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 29, dropping down to 27, and a good chance of rain at any time during the day, that is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, keeping you in touch with Thailand and of course Pattaya, the city of fun.